We are having
Anand, Mr. Vaidyanathan, Mr. Anil Agrawal, Navika ji, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. Namaskar. First of all, let me take this opportunity to say it's great to be seeing all of you in person, and I hope we will be able to continue this because the virtual world can never replace our social interactions. The COVID-19 pandemic has altered our way of thinking, our life and livelihoods beyond imagination, beyond experience in every way. Yet, despite the disruption, there are immense new opportunities and India is moving ahead in the economic field with many promising results. Today, India is filled with the excitement of the celebration of 75 years of the independence and also with the confidence of having administered 186 crore vaccine, much to the amazement of मुझे लगता है यहाँ वालों ने वैक्सीन नहीं लगवाई है. $186 crore vaccines, much to the amazement of international community. They have been raising question marks how India will do during the pandemic time. And today we stand here with our heads high and we could say proudly 186 crore vaccines and all vaccines were free of cost, from rich to poor, everyone. In fact, to put things in perspective, that's one Australia in a day. Today, India is racing ahead with reforms at an unprecedented pace. Mr. Vaidyanathan talked about few reforms at the macro and the micro level. And I'm being the four-time elected representative of Lok Sabha from Hamirpur, Himachal Pradesh. I've seen the things changing on the ground in the past few years, very fast. But let me today talk about, because I'm standing here for the Economic Times program and the Times Network program, about the economy and other issues. Today we are registering growth across sectors and setting records in exports, timely completion of projects, and the sheer scale at which we can achieve results. And today we are providing Indians social welfare schemes, financial inclusion, ease of doing business, ease of living across the spectrum. Today, India playing a greater geostrategic role. Our voice is not only heard, but our opinion matters. Our actions are closely watched. Today, if the conversation and the table does not include India, it is as their loss. It is seen as their loss. And attempts are made to include India. This is the new India of the 21st century. This is the new India of the 21st century that is ready to lead in the post-pandemic world and on the path of becoming a Vishwa Guru again. My dear friends, the multilingual, multicultural, multilateral environment in which we Indians live is a great power for only for India, but for the whole world. During the Corona time, we have seen how India, following the vision of One Earth, One Health, under the able leadership of Prime Minister Modi, has helped the world by providing necessary medicines and vaccines to so many countries. Though there were many questions raised during that time why we are giving medicines or the vaccines to the other countries, but that was our duty at that time. The world has recognized India's leadership during that time. And today, India is among those countries of the world whose health professionals and doctors are winning everyone's trust through their sensitivity and expertise. And I can share one experience with you. I was at Dubai Expo recently. One of the UAE minister walked up to me and she said, I will never allow any doctor to touch my children except Indian doctors. I have trust only in Indian doctors. And trust me, she has put her soul, heart, everything to have, work for the Dubai Expo for the last good 7-8 years. While interacting with her, and she's coming out and speak in favor of Indian doctors, that makes a lot of sense. And during the pandemic, it is the India's IT sector have saved most of the countries in the world by working around the clock. Today, India is sending record software engineers to the world. As I stand today, more than 50 lakh software developers are working in India. That's a large number. Today, India has the third largest number of unicorns in the world. In fact, during the COVID-19 pandemic, India saw 47 unicorns were born during the COVID-19 pandemic. I still remember when I took oath as the Minister of State for Finance, Prime Minister Modi called me and Nirmala ji and instructed us that you have to resolve the problems faced by the startups. Their issues of the incorporating of the company or the tax issues or other issues they have been facing for the last so many years. During the pandemic, it is not only we have seen the startups doing well, but becoming unicorns, 47 unicorns during the COVID-19 pandemic. Today, more than 10,000 startups have been registered in the past 6 months. India has a huge, secure and successful digital payment platform. As Mr. Vaidyanathan touched upon about the unified payment interface, last month alone, 4.4 billion transactions have been made through UPI Bhim platform. Friends, the digital infrastructure that India has developed and adopted over the years have become a huge strength of India today. Technological solutions like Arogya Setu app, अब तो आप भूल गए होंगे Arogya Setu app को. But technological solutions like Arogya Setu app for tracking corona infections and COVID portal for vaccinations are matter of pride for India. Unlike the West, which struggle to provide digital vaccination certificates, India has initiated this from the day one. उस समय भी लोग प्रश्न चिन्ह खड़ा करते थे. Even during that time, they raised questions. Why this COVID? Why Arogya Setu app? They will take away your data, this and that. The West could not do that. We started it from the day one, and it has helped us to travel across the world, even during the pandemic time. When we started, when Prime Minister Modi talked about Jan Dhan Yojana on the 15th of August 2014, and he launched the program, if I remember clearly, on 28th of August 2014.
And that was the Union Minister Anurag Thakur actually addressing on India at 75, young democracy, vibrant future, and that was the take coming in from Union Minister Anurag Thakur, who is